museum is an opportunity for people to meet with characters from Fort St. John's past.
Imagine if characters from Fort St. John's past came to life at the North Peace Museum the way that they did in the movie, Night at the Museum. This is your chance to meet and interact with several characters from Fort St. John's early pioneer days and discover their stories, opportunities, and challenges that they faced.
So we'll have 8 characters from business owners to little girls to school teachers and medical and dental personnel.
Last year's Night at the Museum was such a success that they are bringing it back for a second year.
So it's your opportunity to interact with them. It's not just them telling you about your life story, but they'll have questions to get you to role play a bit more and get an idea of what it was like to be a farmer back in the 1930s or so. This year I'll be playing Bessie Gunn again in the fur trade. She's a 7-year-old interpreter. We'll have Larry Evans being Dentist Doctor's Logie again.
Yeah, I like acting. I've been involved in acting off and on for quite a number of years. And to mix history and acting together is a dream come true.
And Judy Hawthorne will return as our nurse, Anne Roberts.
The sacrifice of the townspeople to donate their buildings for hospitals and the money so that they could have medical help here. It's been really fun getting into the shoes of Anne Roberts Young, and it's been a great experience. It's very enlightening.
Mario Wheat will return as a pioneer woman, but this year she will be playing the role of Blanche Hipkiss, and she'll be in our kitchen and parlor. So this year we have Evelyn Sim playing Amy Smith, who was a school teacher in North Pine in the 1930s. Joan Patterson will be playing Vera Laux, who was a homesteader's wife, so she'll be talking about farming. And George Jeffries was a freighter on the Fort Nelson Trail, and he'll be played by Jim Wheat. And lastly, we have C.M. Finch, who will be played by Bruce Christensen, and he was a storekeeper here. So you'll get an idea of what it was like to live in Fort St. John in the time of the fur trade, or when you came to homestead, or as a business owner. And you'll interact with these characters, so I may ask you questions about how you got here and talk about the Klondike Gold Rush and the fur trade, and other characters will interact, try and get you involved in helping set up the store for C.M. Finch, or helping load the sleigh for George Jeffries on the Fort Nelson Trail. So it gives you an opportunity to sort of feel part of things and have fun learning at the same time. So any age is welcome to come. It's probably best if your kids are over 5 years old, but the tour is perfect for kids, gives them a chance to get to know Fort St. John's history in a new way, and each amount of time you spend with a character is only 5 minutes, so there's lots of variety going on. So we have our schoolhouse here, so Amy Smith, the school teacher, will be seeing if your kids are suitable to join our class, asking what level they read at. We have a whole variety of textbooks. She'll tell you about the trouble with textbooks when she started. Also, when she began, she was the first teacher at North Pine, and she was told she was only going to have 8 students in her class, which is still a challenge with a one-room schoolhouse teaching multiple grades. She showed up and there were, I believe, 21 or 23 students. So she had her work cut out for her that year. That was 1931, I believe.
Terrific. Terrific. Very informative. I learned lots of things I didn't know before. Oh, I'm really impressed.
What actors? We're stepping into different worlds which were just so credible. Just very easy to go back in time in Fort St. John.
And the enthusiasm of each person was just infectious.
So this happens May 13th, Friday, May 13th, and Saturday, May 14th from 7 to 8:30. So there are 10 tours each night. Each tour starts every 10 minutes, so 7, 7:10, and so on, and lasts for about 40 minutes. It really is a blast. I mean, all of us actors have a lot of fun, and you'll have a lot of fun too. It's a great way to learn about Fort St. John's history in a new way. Adults are $12, seniors 65 plus are $8, students are $5, and anyone under 5 is free.
To reserve your tickets, stop by the North Peace Museum or call them at 250-787-0430. an interactive and fun way to learn more about the history of our area. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Diane Townsend.